So I went from making 17 cents an hour to doing $10 million a year. Because I bounced around at 13 different prisons when I was in there for that time. That's the way the system works. So not all of them have a school system that you can just get into. So I ended up getting to one place in Jackson that has what was called a residential substance abuse treatment place. And I knew that was my calling at that moment in time. I said, I need to go here to help. So I worked with the counselors, and then I also helped. I ran all the meetings inside the prison. I helped people find their higher power. I helped people go through the steps. I helped people reconnect with loved ones. And I realized at that time, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to help people be better versions of themselves and show
Mhm.
them that you don't have to keep going the same use, the same drugs, the same behaviors. And we helped to dig down to the why. And where the recidivism rate for them to go back and use was is not the same. You don't have to be that person. Or if you are going to be a stat, be the stat of the other way. Be the stat that they don't expect you to be that smaller 20%. Luckily, somebody I met from the program before I went in, he was kind enough to open the doors to me and gave me a place to go. The day I got out, I said, I need a job. I'm not going to be, I knew that if I didn't get a job, I didn't start working, I was going to be that statistic. I was going to be that person that just went back out there. So I started going. And I kept my head down. I grinded. I got arrested a couple times for that. And it was like, well, I might go back to prison because I can't stop driving. I'm like, Your Honor, I'm driving to work though. That's what I'm doing. I have no way to get there.
Why
And
couldn't you get a driver's license?
because with all the charges I had and everything, I was not allowed to. We'll say that. Like, that was it. So I'm over 10 years without a license after I was incarcerated
Okay.
before they finally let me even test to get it back. And then it was restricted for a couple years. So
Oh.
again, it was like, here's a roadblock. Are you gonna let it cripple you or are you gonna figure it out? And I figured it
Yeah.
out.